Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And now, please welcome
first pitch coming your way next.
San Francisco Giants.
Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Smith, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Right through there for a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. On the ground, right side. Loves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Clayton Kershaw. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And something they talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Towards first, and foul ball. Stays alive. This to center field. Pages. Long run on his horse. 2 away down. Two down, bases empty. Willy Adames stands in. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Here's Muncy to hit. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fifth.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And here is Michael Conforto. Muncy, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now here is Andy Pages. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. A swing and a soft liner. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 8th, second base.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ben Workvet steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in San
Leading
Francisco,
off,
bottom
the
half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Throw on to Freeman. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Step off, throw to first.
No,
Chapman back on a dive. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Casey Schmidt.
And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Three-one now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Kershaw deals.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
But no advance from the runners. Chapman on second. Schmidt at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Right side. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Out of the 3rd inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's chasing that time.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2-2.
That missed by a lot. And a count now even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold
Now
take.
batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First and second, no outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Ramos hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Max
Muncy
Muncy.
digs in.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now here is Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ramos makes the catch, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert. Close, but called a ball. 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Here's Elliot Ramos. Gilbert aboard here at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first. Gilbert back in on a dive. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation.
Ball, no.
He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. One now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Willy Adames. Here's the pitch to Adames. Fastball in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bases loaded. 1 away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the
Ben
catcher
Workman.
comes up to hit. Ben Workman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Now batting,
but that time,
designated
a little
hitter,
anxious.
Miguel Rojas.
So the lineup flips over. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swings through that one for strike two. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Matt Gage getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Tang getting cranked up as well. High in the air, out to right. Gilbert. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
Matt
off
Chapman up
for
to the plate
Giants,
now.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That
No,
just
that's down.
misses. Ball two.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now, Jung-Hoo Lee. One down, base is empty.
Oh, I think the
No,
key, I
that's
mean,
a
if he
ball.
can get through one more inning,
2-1.
anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and that's
2-2.
strike two. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Conforto ranging back. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Man at second.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Lee over at second, 1 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the
Now
previous
batting,
pitch, it's going to be so
catcher,
tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Matt Gage.
And he's been really shutting down
pitching
hitters
for
from
the
the right
Giants.
side of the plate this year. Not a lot of
Number
hard contact,
93.
not a lot of hits, period.
Matt
Here's Mookie to hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And Mookie takes.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to the dish is Freddie. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye
Outside.
there. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now
Good pitch
batting,
right there. I
third
mean, he's
baseman,
attacking a
Max
location
Muncy.
that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter,
Ball 2.
and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Betts. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Man at first with 1
Teoscar
gone.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Next
Ball,
pitch is
go.
outside. Right through there for a strike. And that one
Full
missing
count.
inside, a sharp slider. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Up next
patient
for
at the
the
plate.
Dodgers,
A game
left
plan that he's
fielder,
sticking to.
Michael
He's just not going
Conforto.
outside of what he's looking for up there.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second, there's
After that.
1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton.
Leading off
It's set to
for
get
the
us
Giants,
started. Bottom 5,
right
Drew
fielder,
Gilbert.
Drew Gilbert.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Full count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Kershaw will depart, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching
Shohei
Los Angeles.
Ohtani takes over on the mound.
Number 17.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Up next for the Giants.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Hitter, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Banda also getting ready.
Ball. Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone,
Willie
can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy
Now batting,
Edman.
second baseman.
With this kind of
Tommy
lead, he can
Edman.
swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And now it's even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th
Leading
inning,
off
and now the
with
first
the
baseman,
Giants.
Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2.
Next
That's the
pitch is
ball.
outside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Down.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Up the middle, Betts sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Schmidt.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the
Leading
DH,
off for
Miguel
Los Angeles,
Rojas.
The designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Two.
That one misses. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have
Now
easily been
batting,
called a strike in that
shortstop,
location.
Mookie Betts.
Man at first, nobody out. And next for LA, Mookie Betts. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 77 preparing to come on if needed. 10 warming up as well. In the air, foul off first. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just
the
look
first baseman,
really good
Freddie
because they're
Freeman.
eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. On the ground, right
foul.
side, and foul ball. That one hammered center field. That's back. Gone. He'll touch them all. His 21st of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Max Muncy. Just
that's a ball.
missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's even up. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to
Up
laugh,
next for
but
the
that's a
Dodgers,
tough one.
right
I mean, pretty
fielder,
much a
Teoscar
perfect strikeout
Hernandez.
pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Adames. Sends it across to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's 7-1. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the
Ball
wave
two.
around this ballpark?
The wave around the
One
ballpark.
strike.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
So up
Right
next,
fielder,
Drew Gilbert.
Gilbert.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Bailey gets his lead at first with nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets
Now
talked about a lot,
batting.
but a good high
Left
fastball in a
fielder,
2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Fought off foul. To the right side. To Betts at second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle
Leading off for
Park,
Los
here's the
Angeles.
left fielder,
Left
Michael
fielder,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher Ben Rortvedt.
Man at first, Ben Rortvedt steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a 1-1. To the right side. On to first. Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Devers
Leading
down.
off to the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Way outside, it's 2-2. And downstairs.
Full count.
On the ground, right side, Edman. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The shortstop.
And up next for the Giants, Willy Adames. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Scott fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the back. Oh, that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Dom Smith stands in. Adames at first, one gone.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Grounder might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline. And I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a strikeout for Chappie. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 1.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kaiwei Teng.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Back to the top of the order now. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck appears to be getting loose. Bivens getting loose as well. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. One down, base is empty. That one way outside, and the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.